Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a super exciting day. I am trying out a brand new grocery store. If you guys didn't know, I do so many Aldi shop with me's and hauls on my channel. I'm an Aldi junkie. I love Aldi. I'm in there every single week. I almost feel like I'm cheating on Aldi right now not being there, but we are trying out LIDL, you guys. I have heard so many amazing things about this grocery store. People have even gone as far as saying that it's better than Aldi. When I heard that, I'm like, let me check out this store myself. So we are getting ready to head in. This store is huge. I don't know if they have like a warehouse in the back or if this is all the grocery store, but we are getting ready to find out. I have never been to this grocery store ever in my life. So many people have been telling me the prices compared to Aldi. They have amazing products for a great deal. So I am all about saving money. So anyway, I'm going to be taking you guys with me in this new grocery store. Well, it's not new. It's been here for about a year now. I'm just finally getting a chance to make it over here. And I'm going to let you know if LIDL holds up to the test, if it's as good as people have said it is to be. So let's head in. So I got my reusable grocery bags. Not sure if I'll be needing them. And I don't know if a cart costs 25 cents or not. So let's find out. All right, guys, we are headed right on in, and let's look at how massive this grocery store is. This is not even half of it, what I just shared with you guys, but we're starting right in the beginning of the store. I needed some onions. Their prices were amazing, very similar to Aldi for the most part. I loved this bakery. They make fresh bread, you guys. They had so many amazing bread selections that you could choose from, and I loved that they were fresh. They were such great prices. I loved the variety of their produce. They had every kind of vegetable that you can think of. A lot of times when I go to Aldi, I can't always find every vegetable I'm looking for. They had ginger, you guys. This made me so happy because ginger is so hard to come by. It is not sold at every grocery store, so I was super excited to see it at this grocery store. I use it to make my immunity shots. I put it in my tea, so that was awesome. They also had these Empire apples. Have you guys ever had an Empire apple? I want to know. Let me know down in the comments. It looked just like a pear. I should have gotten one because I really wanted to try it. It said apple, but looked like a pear, so that looked like that would be really good. They had so many different variations of apples to choose from. I loved the deli selection. They had so many fresh meats you can choose from. They had roasted chicken, roasted turkey, honey chicken, honey turkey, all kinds of meats and delis you could pick from. I really wanted to highlight this organic aisle. I loved how they had an aisle dedicated to everything that was organic. So if you only ate organic, this would be your aisle. They had literally everything that you needed organic, which I loved. They had pasta sauce, noodles. I needed some flax seeds. I like to add those in my smoothies. I loved the different pasta variation that they had. I ended up picking up some spaghetti noodles. I love that they had whole wheat options. They literally had it all, and they had organic seasonings for $1.95. Hey guys, it's an hour later and I am back from LIDL. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to. The supervisor pulled me to the side and was like, excuse me ma'am, you cannot film in here, like this is not allowed. He was super nice about it, but that was really disappointing. I was just getting started and I had literally just walked into the store. He's like, you can't film. So I filmed anyway, you guys. But the thing about it was that he was going around the store and I feel like he was like trying to see if I was going to film type of deal. And I got some footage from my phone, so if the quality's not the best, it's because it was filmed on my iPhone. I got loads and loads of groceries. We needed so much. I'm going to head home and I will do a big LIDL grocery haul for you guys. Okay guys, so welcome to the haul of everything I picked up from LIDL. I got quite a bit of groceries, as you guys can probably see in front of me. I have them taking over this entire part of my island and also this entire part. So I'm gonna be doing a massive haul for you guys. Like I shared when I was in the car, I was not able to get nearly as much footage as I wanted to get for you guys because they didn't let me film in there. However, they had such an amazing selection on so many things, so many food items. I feel like a lot of times when you go to Aldi, if there's like a specialty dish that you're making, you kind of have to get like your meats from there and like everything from Aldi and then like go to a second grocery store to get those like specialty items. I feel like LIDL was not that way. Everything on my list I was able to get from LIDL. I had some things that were a little out of the ordinary that I know Aldi would not have, such as the whole wheat flour. Sometimes my Aldi will have that, sometimes it doesn't. Also, ginger is one thing that my Aldi does not sell, and I love ginger. I put ginger in my tea. I also make immunity shots as well, so ginger is really important, and Aldi doesn't sell that. So like little things like that I picked up that Aldi usually doesn't have, as well as like the plantain chips as well. Aldi has a brand of them, but it's just not good. So I just found that LIDL had more of a selection on their food items. Now the home aisle, nothing is competing with Aldi on that. LIDL, now I will say LIDL releases a new sale every Wednesday, just like Aldi does. So this Wednesday, the home aisle at LIDL was not really good for me. They didn't really have anything that caught my eye. Now, it may have just been a bad week, so I don't want to like base my opinion off of just going one time. So I do want to go again and check out their home aisle, but usually Aldi every single week has an amazing home aisle. So I still will be going to Aldi for the most part, but I really appreciated that LIDL was so big, and I appreciated the variety of things. I had a huge selection to choose from like meats and breads and like vegetables. They had an entire organic aisle, which is awesome. Aldi does have some organic food options, but not nearly as much as LIDL. So if you only ate organic, there'd be so much for you to choose from at LIDL. But I noticed a lot of the brands were similar. Well, mainly this chicken brand, I think I've seen that at Aldi before. Mainly that was the only one that I think was similar. Everything else, well, yeah, the onions, Aldi has that same brand in onions. So some of the branding was the same, but I really enjoyed my time there. So anyway, I'm going to do a major haul for you guys. I spent $115 on all of these items. We needed a lot because we did recently just move into this house, so our fridge was kind of bare, and we just needed to like kind of stock up on a lot of things, a lot of dry ingredients, a lot of fresh ingredients. So let's go ahead and get started with this haul. All right, so we have quite a bit of groceries I'm gonna be sharing with you guys. These are in no particular order. Like I said, I got all of these groceries for $110. I also have some more over here as well. Matter of fact, we can just start over here since this one's not nearly as big as the other side. So first up, I just picked up some boneless chicken breasts, and this was $8.94 for almost 5 pounds of chicken, which is such a good deal. I also picked up this Asiago cheese. I'm making a brand new mac and cheese recipe that I'm making out of one of my cookbooks for Ryan's birthday. So I needed this Asiago cheese. If the recipe is good, I can definitely share it on my channel. So I picked that up. Picked up some refried beans for some tacos tonight. Also some tortillas for tacos. I shared that ginger with you guys. I'm gonna be making some immunity shots. Hopefully today or tomorrow. I will tag that video above where I make my immunity shots. They're great to have just to kind of build up your immune system, prevent you from getting sick. Really good things in there for your body. So I'm going to make some of those. Also picked up some of this creamy peanut butter. I needed this for my homemade dog treats that I'm experimenting making. I'm trying to get into making my dogs homemade treats. They right now get homemade dog food and they love that. And so I want to kind of experiment with making them homemade dog treats. So eventually, hopefully one day they'll be all in homemade, but we'll see how that goes. Also picked up a huge bag of carrots. I'm making some chicken noodle soup this weekend. And so you need carrots for that. And also I put carrots in my dog's food. So pick that up. Also over here, this was some organic spaghetti. It's 100% whole wheat, so we're having spaghetti tomorrow. I really am excited to try this whole wheat pasta. I don't like a whole lot of whole wheat, but this one looked like it was pretty good, so I'm gonna give this one a try. The lady at the register said this was absolutely delicious. It's the crab and spinach dip. She says she buys it every single week and she eats it all by herself. So I'm super excited to try this. This was $4.99, I believe, which is a good price for an appetizer. So I already have some pita chips and I think I'm going to serve this with some pita chips. I will report back and let you guys know how this is. And then also I needed tons of beef for tacos. Also just picked up, we have a deep freezer now, so I just try to like stock up on meats whenever I go to the store and just like store it in our deep freezer. I was so happy to find that they had kombucha. Aldi has kombucha as well, but they don't have the watermelon flavor anymore, and that's my favorite flavor. I got 2 bottles of this. If you guys have never had kombucha, you have to try it. The watermelon is the best one, and I believe this brand is GT. So definitely recommend that. Also picked up some of these little Bagel Bites. I know these are not healthy, but they're a good little snack here and there, you guys. So picked those up. I picked up this pasta sauce. It was a tomato and basil pasta sauce, and I'm going to have that with spaghetti tomorrow. We needed some avocados. I'm gonna make some homemade guacamole tonight, and I picked up some raspberries for a little healthy snack. All right, coming over to this end, I picked up this Mexican style cheese. They had such an amazing cheese selection. I always talk about all of these cheese selection. I will say LIDL definitely beat them there because they had like an entire aisle designated to cheese. So really every kind of cheese, it was there, which I really appreciated. So picked that up. I picked up this Caesar salad kit to go with the spaghetti we're having tomorrow night. And they also had tons of this fresh deli meat, which I really appreciated. I got 3 different ones because we eat a lot of sandwiches. It's like a really simple lunch. I picked up the honey turkey, and this one was $6.15 for almost a pound, 0.88 pounds. So that's a really good price for that. And then I also picked up the golden roasted chicken. I've never had golden roasted chicken lunch meat, so that's probably gonna be good. And then also the honey maple glazed turkey. So we're definitely going to go through this because we love sandwiches. Picked up some of this bacon. It's the thick cut bacon, so I'm hoping that's really good. Hickory smoked. Picked up some of this shredded lettuce to save me some time in the kitchen with the tacos. I don't have to shred it myself, so that's gonna be nice. Over here, I'm making those immunity shots like I told you guys, and so I need oranges for that, and these are also good snacks. So I picked up a bag of this. These were on sale. I think I got some footage of the store of how much they were, but such an amazing price for some oranges. And then also, I like to put flax seeds in my smoothies, and I'm trying to get back to making my smoothies again. It's a really good source of fiber, and this was on the organic aisle. I don't remember the cost of this, but I know it was super affordable. So I picked up a bag of that. And then these plantain chips, I can already tell these are going to be good. You can just look at them and tell a good plantain chip. So it looks very similar to the Trader Joe's ones that I love. So a bag of that. I only picked up 1 bag. If I like them, I will definitely go back for more. This is a good alternative to just like regular chips because let's see if the ingredient list is clean. Okay, this one does have a little bit of extra ingredients than I usually have in my plantain chips, but that's okay. But it's still healthier than like a regular potato chip. I picked up some of these egg noodles. I'm making my homemade chicken noodle soup. I'll tag that video above if you guys want to check that out. That's a really good recipe, especially as the weather's been so cold. Chicken noodle soup is amazing, and that recipe is so delicious. Probably the best chicken noodle soup I've ever had. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but that recipe is great. I got some tomatoes on the vine, and I got some sweet potatoes. We always pick those up. And then to go with that chicken noodle soup, I picked up these soup and oyster crackers. I usually just get the squared ones, but all of the crackers they had there were like flavored with something that I wasn't really into. So I thought this would just be plain and simple. Some celery I picked up for my soup recipe. Also picked up some lemons for my immunity shots. And always need onions for cooking. I promise you, like every recipe I make calls for onions and garlic. It's like my 2 favorite things to season food with. This brand is also at Aldi as well. I always pick up this red bag from Aldi, so that was kind of cool to see they had some of the same brands. I picked up some of these potatoes. I want to make my breakfast casserole, probably for Ryan's birthday. And I do need to share that recipe with you guys because that's really, really good. We needed a big thing of oil because I keep talking about Ryan's birthday, but it's gonna be here very soon, and he requested fried chicken. He requested my fried chicken, which I haven't made like literally in like 4 years because we eat really healthy for the most part, but we are going to be indulging this week, which is why you kind of see a little bit of things I usually don't pick up. But anyway, I needed a big thing of this for my fried chicken. I have to make sure I even remember how to make my recipe. He's like, I want it the same way you made it when we first started dating. I made him fried chicken. And so now I have to remember that recipe and hope that it turns out just as good. And then for that mac and cheese that I'm making, that's in my cookbook, it called for half and half cream, which that's very interesting because I've never added half and half cream to mac and cheese before. So we'll see how that goes. Just needed some cotton rounds. I saw those there, so picked those up. And I picked up a dozen of eggs as well. Coming over here, I needed some shell pasta. My mac and cheese recipe I'm making is calling for the shell pasta for the mac and cheese. And then I also picked up this cheese right here, the Parmesan cheese. It's the fresh one that you have to kind of shred up. And I was surprised that LIDL had so many of these different cheeses, which is awesome. I love like when you can get the premium cheeses, so that's gonna be really good in the mac and cheese, I'm hoping. And then this is by far my favorite bread. It was the same price as it is at almost any grocery store. It was $4.99, which is kind of expensive for bread, but when you guys try this, you will love it. ALDI makes a off-brand to this that tastes almost identical. The slices are a little bit smaller, which I like because you're not eating as much bread. But this Dave's bread, you guys got to try it. I get the 21 whole grain one and the yellow one. I don't remember what the yellow one is, but that one's really good too. So try that if you have it. And then I also picked up this whole wheat flour. I told you guys I'm starting to make my dog's homemade dog treats, and a recipe that I found calls for whole wheat flour instead of regular flour. So I'm gonna give that a spin today, hopefully, and we'll see how that turns out. And then I picked up some blackberries for a little healthy snack. And then also I told you guys we are having those tacos tonight. So I picked up some taco seasoning. Okay guys, that is everything I picked up from LIDL. I was super duper impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I really love LIDL. The only thing I don't like is that I can't film in there because I love filming grocery hauls. That's something I love doing on my channel for you guys. So I guess I could still do grocery hauls. I just can't really do shop with me's there. So I'm technically not supposed to be filming in there, but I'm sure there's a loophole around that. I'm sure I can figure out a way to film in there. So let me know if you guys enjoy this video by giving it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys have a LIDL in your area, or have you been shopping at one? I am completely new to this, so share your favorite items so I can go back there and pick those up. If you guys are still an ALDI fan, don't worry, I still am too, so I'll still be filming ALDI shop with me's and hauls on my channel, but I would like to add in some LIDL in there as well, and I will see you guys very soon with a brand new video. Bye.